Well, it was actually our first argument that we had, which is contrary to a lot of couples, especially of the world, that arguments tear them apart. But when we had our first argument, it didn't end in both people being mad at each other, but it wasn't even seeking mutual ground. It was an air of forgiveness between both of us. And I had never had conflict with anyone in a relationship like that. So at that moment I knew.
To be honest, I'm trying to not think. I want everything to be natural, and because I know I'm doing the first look, and it's my daughter, my baby, and I'm like, just don't see right now. That's why I don't talk about it. Just so I'm just trying to save it for the moment. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a breakdown with that. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. So.
What's up, man? Ready to do this? Already? Oh, man.
Well, welcome and good afternoon. On behalf of CJ and Noah, I want to thank you for coming and sharing in this day with us. But we are here in the presence of God, and these witnesses, the blessed of joining this man, CJ Metheny, to this woman, Noah Gearhart, in holy marriage. And so, as you can see on their faces, today is a day of great celebration and a little bit of tears, and it's also a sacred day because we stand on holy ground. Because right now these two are pledging their lives to each other. Today they make an unbreakable vow to each other, for each other, and for all time. And so CJ and Noah, you can finally take a breath, you can breathe a little bit. This is your day. And so CJ, we'll start with you. Understanding the weight of the covenant of marriage, do you come here freely to take Noah as your wife, according to God, according to the holy commandments from God about marriage? Noah, understand the weight of the covenant marriage. Do you come here freely to take CJ as your husband, according to the commandments of God and holy marriage? CJ, repeat after me, please. I, CJ, take you, Noah, to be my wife, to live with you, and to love you from this time forward until death brings us home. I promise to be understanding and seeking of your happiness as we grow together in God's grace. I promise to be forgiving as Jesus has forgiven us. Noah, if you could, please repeat after me. I, Noah, take you, CJ, to be my husband, to live with you, to love you from this time forward until death brings us home. I promise to be understanding and seeking of your happiness as we grow together in God's grace. I promise to be forgiving as Jesus has forgiven us. Y'all have a good CJ, place the ring on Noah's left ring finger, please. Repeat after me. Noah, I give you this ring as I give you myself with love and affection. Place this ring on his left ring finger. CJ, I give you this ring as I give you myself with love and affection. Great. As part of the ceremony, CJ and Noah would like the first act of obedience together as they're moving into marriage to be that of communion. And so communion is a gift given by God to remind us of His submission for us. And so the bread we see on the table represents Christ's body broken in their place as their substitute, and the cup represents Christ's blood that was spilled in their place as their substitute. Communion ultimately foreshadows a future dinner. It's something called a messianic banquet, something that comes after a wedding, as a matter of fact, where we get met with the greatest of meats and the best of wines, and we get to celebrate forevermore together. So yes, we can be married. So, what are you waiting for, bro? By the power vested in me and by God, now pronounce you husband and wife. CJ, you may kiss your bride. All right, friends, it's going to be a great honor. first Mr. and Mrs. CJ and Noah Metheny.
Features on this flight. Please raise both hands up in the sky. Now slowly wave from the left to the right. Left, right, 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 left, right.
Hi everybody, I'm Carmen, for those of you who don't know me, and it's really been such an honor and a blessing to stand by her side on her special day. I first met Noah back in 2023 when she slid into my Instagram DMs. DJ, I know you're jealous about that one. But anyway, Noah had messaged me and it went something like this. Noah was like, "Hey girl, do you want to be my roommate?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's be roommates." And the next thing I knew, I was moving in with her and her two roommates, one of them being Murphy. And the rest was pretty much history. Noah and I quickly became inseparable. We spent hours sitting on our couch together, reading our Bibles and talking about God. We went to the gym together every day. Went on ice cream runs, probably more than we should have. And really everything in between. We pretty much did everything together. Before I started college, I prayed and prayed that God would bring friends into my life who were strong in their faith and truly wanted to keep God at the center of their lives. And I can happily say that every single one of those prayers were answered when Noah came into my life. I can't imagine going through my last year of college with anyone else by my side. I fully believe that God knew we needed each other and brought us together at just the right time, and I will forever be grateful for that. Noah, you are the friend every girl needs. I know I can always count on you and go to you for anything. I admire your obedience and devotion to God and your ability to see Him in everything. I feel so lucky to have a friend like you who always makes sure to cover those she loves in prayer and point them back to God. Our friendship truly means the world to me and has been such a sweet blessing in my life. When I first met Noah, one thing I quickly learned about her is that she's hated making decisions. Still to this day, she's one of the most indecisive people I've ever met. And I think many of you here today will back me up on. Her two favorite responses to any questions that involve making any sort of decision are, I don't know, or I don't care what you think. However, one thing that Noah has always been certain about is her relationship with CJ. I will never forget the way Noah's eyes lit up when she told me CJ asked her to be his girlfriend, and I will always remember how excited she was on the night of their engagement. CJ, although I haven't had the chance to know you super well, it is clear how much you mean to Noah and how much he means to you. You are so kind, intentional, and humble, and I know that you are deeply in love with the Lord. I have no doubt in my mind that with God at the center of your marriage, you two will be able to withstand every challenge that life brings your way. So, let's raise our glasses to Noah and CJ. I love you both so much, and I can't wait to see what God does through this marriage. Cheers!
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Slade. I'm CJ's best man, and CJ was my best man at my wedding. And I've had the privilege of knowing CJ for almost 10 years now. I never had brothers growing up, but there are always two people who have truly felt like younger brothers to me. And it's CJ and Seth Hosher. Shout out to my boy Bosh. He was the guy on the table. If anyone doesn't know. Yes, he is single too. I met CJ back in college when he was a nerdy kid roaming around in cargo shorts. He soon joined the fraternity I was in, and needless to say, the cargo shorts didn't last. And that's where our friendship began. Now, if you know CJ, you know he's had more jobs than anyone on earth. I mean, this man's resume looks like a career fair poster. He's been a bank teller, a rock climbing instructor, a barista, a waiter, a bartender at like 7 different restaurants. Where somehow he managed to break at least one glass every shift. And Darren knows that to be fact, because he worked with CJ. He's even running for political office, and now he's a teacher. But through all of that, one steady job he's actually stuck with is being a DJ. And honestly, as a DJ, he's alright. I'm just kidding, he's pretty good, he's a good DJ. All jokes aside, CJ has actually had a profound impact on my life. He unintentionally is the reason why I joined the military. That was when he was a rock climbing instructor, and I know that makes no sense. And that's how you know CJ was involved. I also have him to thank for introducing me to my wife, Mara. They were friends in high school. We're from college and stuff. That's a big one. We just had a beautiful little girl, Jane. So in many ways, in big ways, CJ has shaped the direction of my life. And I honestly wouldn't be here where I am today without him. Okay, back to jokes. CJ doesn't commit easily to jobs or plans. You name it. It's kind of hard to remember. So CJ has also gone on more dates than a season of Seinfeld. So when he told us he and Noah were looking at wedding rings after like a little more than a month of dating, I thought, no way, Seinfeld? But then I met Noah, and it all made sense. You can see it in the way that CJ looks at Noah. And when CJ decides to commit to something, he's all in. And that's exactly what I've seen in his relationship with Noah. is him being all in. I've seen CJ through just about everything, from studying for exams at Spikes, to failing miserably at organizing Greek life events, to giving his life to Christ and proposing to Noah. And if there's one thing I've learned about CJ in the almost 10 years I've known him, it's that even when he fails, he always gets back up, every time. He keeps going, he keeps learning, and he keeps improving. And that's my prayer for you too. That same perseverance, that you keep getting back up, keep looking to Christ, and keep choosing each other every day, no matter what life throws at you. Because if you do that, there's nothing the two of you can't handle together. So let's raise our glasses to CJ and Noah. May your love be as strong as your faith, and may your marriage last longer, much longer than CJ's bartending career. Cheers. Cheers.
From silver spoon woven with Bibles will never miss Sunday church. I come from blue collar, low dollar, out here where concrete meets old red dirt. And I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. But when I close my eyes late at night, and then I thank my maker. She keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. Oh, that's a little piece of heaven when I lay down tonight. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She's got the biggest smile in your eyes every hour in the Holy Ghost. She has pretty and still like the sun sinking down the California coast. She keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am.
Yes.